Stand by your man. Yes. Yes, sir. What's your name?
Josh Hinkie.
Josh, I hear you were a bad boy today. You got a black flag. Is that true?
Yes, Dave.
Shame on you, Josh. Josh, what did you get the flag for this time?
We got Smoothest Rider. My wife and I both.
Oh, really? Now, were you actually riding with her when?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, here, we'll start that over again then. I didn't know. I thought that
you didn't know they were two up.
Uh-huh.
No.
You should have just kept that, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Take two.
Yeah.
Take two.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, Josh. No, that's true. I heard that you just got the black flag, and why was that, Josh?
Because I've been a bad boy.
Yeah, bad boy again.
My wife and I were being bad.
I'll bet you were. And in what way were you bad out on the track?
We were a little too smooth on the track.
Yeah.
They said we had to get some discipline as the Smoothest Rider award or something.
Something like that.
That is awesome. I didn't realize when they said Smoothest Rider that you were both out there together. Wonderful. Josh, let me ask you, do you think being smooth is important, and if so, why?
Oh my gosh, totally, especially when you're riding two up like we were. But in a day like today where the track is a little questionable and tires aren't getting as hot as they normally would on the hotter days that we've had, and if you're not just rolling on the throttle smoothly and braking smoothly and letting everything transition like it should, letting your rider transition like she should, things can get ugly really fast. And that was my biggest concern was being safe out there and taking care of my wife.
Very good. Josh, also, do you think, another thing we talk about at RideSmart is consistency. Do you think being consistent when you ride is important? If so, why?
Definitely, Dave. One of the reasons is you'd be predictable from other riders watching you. You can, if they're trying to pass you or whatever, but also just being able to know what you're going to do coming into a turn. You go, okay, I'm going to be right here at this point, and here at this point. I know where these bumps are, and if you just kind of sporadically run through there and don't even think about where you are on the track and hazards in the road or knowing anything else that's going on, you can.
Yeah, very well put. One other thing, too, of more serious nature, we have a lot of, in all the major cities, a lot of fatalities now of guys, gals, probably mostly guys, getting out there and trying to prove something, getting it over their heads. I guess there's all kinds of different reasons that they ride at such high speeds and then can't control the bike and the circumstances. My first question, what do you think, Josh? I mean, you're on some of the message boards and this and that, but what do you think is going on in their heads? What prompts them to ride, at such a speed and then they get in harm's way?
I don't know. It's just the adrenaline. They think they can go out and buy $8,000 motorcycle or $5,000 motorcycle and go 160 miles an hour without any investment and education or respect for the bike and what it can do. That's probably the biggest thing. It's what?
Or the laws of physics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And do you think do you think it even has to do with people trying to race each other and getting in?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot of chest pumping and just a lot of pride issues.
Very good. And your name? What's your name?
Jennifer.
Jennifer. And you were with him riding today. What do you think about his riding? Was he smooth?
Yes, he was smooth.
That's right.
Very good. And Jennifer, you ride with him quite a bit?
We whenever we get to, we have a 1-year-old, so don't get to as often. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be riding with him if he wasn't smooth.
Right. Yeah. And can you tell as far as when he is smooth or not? Do you think it makes a difference?
Oh yeah, I mean, I can feel the bike skitter out from underneath us if we're not together. Even,
right. Yeah.
It makes a huge difference.
Now, do you think, Jennifer, in fact, both of you, do you think, as far as, riding on the streets and everything, do you think this is a benefit that will help you be a safer rider when you're riding double up on the streets?
I learned so much, and this is the second day we've done it, and man, I've learned a ton. Just being able to move with him more smoothly and easily, and being able to pay attention is huge. So, yeah.
And just understanding the basics of what we learned in the classes. She kind of understands what we're thinking about when we go into the turn. She goes, okay, I'm in sync. Like, this is what I would do when I go into turns. And if we're all, on the same plane,
everything goes better.
Yeah.
It's like marriage.
It is. We need to work together. That's very true. There's a common center of gravity, isn't there? In marriage, there's a common center of gravity between both partners. So, well, I'm very happy for you and everything. And what I'd like you to do is go see Blair Hart. You're going to get your picture of choice. you probably got, I don't know, a couple dozen pictures of you out there together, and see him and get a picture of your choice. And again, congratulations to both of you. I think that's so cool. You double up, one Smoothest ride.
Yeah, you were surprised.
I was.
You're like, hey, good job.
I was.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Exactly. I didn't believe it. Was surprised. I didn't realize. I just actually videoed you selected you together. So
yeah.
Wonderful. What do you think of the 2-Up program? Do you think this is something we should do more of?
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
And why is that? Why should we do this? Because we plan to open up, get it all worked out, and get it more available next year. Why do you think it would be good for other people?
Because, well, again, there are a ton of people out who, you know, a lot of guys who have motorcycles don't know what they're doing. They're responsible for themselves, right? But there's so many people that'll go, you know, pick up somebody randomly or a friend and get them to jump on the back, and nobody thinks about it. Nobody thinks that the passenger needs any education about what's going on. But as we've learned, fortunately, safely, the passenger can do a lot regarding the bike's handling and crashing it or making it steer correctly. So trying to, you know, work together. Like obviously, working together is really important. So it's not like you can just throw anybody on there. That would be huge for a lot of people.
That's a good point. I never, to be honest, hadn't thought about it, but that's absolutely right. You get somebody on that works opposite to the leaning and this and that, and does it at a really bad time.
Totally steer the bike.
Yeah.
Right off the road.
Well, again, go see Blair Hart, and congratulations to both of you and everything, and I hope to see you out here again with us next year.
All right.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.